Before we introduce our speaker tonight, I am here to award WJI's second annual Advocate for Justice Award. Parker White and Evan Bondoc, please come up to the front. In 2018 and 2019, Wisconsin Justice Initiative staff attended municipal court sessions throughout Milwaukee County to monitor what was going on there and observe how people were treated, especially if they brought up difficulty in paying their tickets. Did the judge explain penalties for not paying the tickets? Were people who could not pay the tickets told that they could request community service or payment plans? How many people during a session brought up difficulty in paying their forfeitures? Sometimes we would try to remain anonymous, and other times we talked with staff or the judge at the end of the session. One court clerk told me that she had heard about me before I even came there, so there was talk among the court staff that, hey, there's somebody coming to watch you. And a longtime judge said he had actually never had an observer in court before. So municipal courts are really overlooked and are really, as Craig said, under the radar and not being paid attention to. So one thing that we observed over and over was that defendants who did not speak English were expected to bring someone with them to interpret legal proceedings. This was often a family member or a friend who was not trained as an interpreter and likely not familiar with legal proceedings. And sometimes that interpreter was their job. So we have, 14-year-olds interpreting legal proceedings for their parents. After the pandemic, WJI decided to work to improve interpreter services in municipal courts statewide. We conducted a survey of municipal judges and developed some ideas for changing the court rule that permits a municipal judge the discretion to use lay interpreters as the judge sees fit. It's totally up to the judge. In 2023, we decided we needed some legal assistance to bring a petition in the Wisconsin Supreme Court to change the rule to require professionally trained interpreters. I contacted attorney Tom Schreiner at the Foley Lardner law firm, as I knew that Tom was familiar with rule petitions and had previously supervised attorneys in pro bono matters. That led to WJI's collaboration with tonight's two award winners. We celebrate this evening the work of Parker White and Evan Bondoc by awarding them the Wisconsin Justice Initiative Advocate for Justice Award for 2025. Parker and Evan are associates at the Foley Lardner law firm, and for more than a year they have provided pro bono representation to WJI in our persistent effort to improve interpreter services in Wisconsin's municipal court. They have managed meetings, drafted a proposed new rule, written well-reasoned briefs, and they've provided solid and insightful advice throughout. This past December, they argued our rule change petition before the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Although the court did not agree with our proposed new rule and denied the petition, every justice there said that the issue was an important one, and the court referred the issue to the Wisconsin Judicial Council for further study. Parker and Evan represented WJI very well, and we appreciate the skill and effort that they brought to the task. Since the rule petition ended, our work on this issue continues, and Parker and Evan continue to provide strategic advice as we suggest municipal court interpreter practice improvements to the Director of State Court's office and the Judicial Council. We have been most fortunate to have the excellent pro bono representation provided by Parker and Evan, and we are very pleased to present them with this award. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Margo, thank you, Jim, Alexandria. It's been our pleasure and privilege to work with WJI this past year, and thank you for the opportunity for us to work on such a worthy cause.
Yeah, I echo everything that Parker said. Thank you very much for the award. It's WJI